Trump to launch National Fraud Task Force. The White House announced that President Donald Trump will formally establish a nationwide fraud task force through an executive order aimed at strengthening oversight of federal spending and welfare program. The initiative, expected to be chaired by Vice President JD Vance, is a part of administration's broader war on fraud strategy targeting misuse of taxpayer-funded benefits. Officials say the new task force will coordinate investigations across multiple federal agencies, including the Justice Department and the Federal Trade Commission, to detect large-scale fraud schemes affecting government programs. Particular attention is expected to focus on states where federal officials believe the fraud oversight has been insufficient. The move follows several high-profile and fraud investigation and the administration's earlier efforts to expand national fraud enforcement capabilities. Afghan asylum seeker dies in ICE custody. An Afghan asylum seeker has died while being held in U.S. Immigration and Custom Enforcement custody. According to immigration advocates and human rights organizations, the incident has sparked renewed scrutiny of conditions inside immigration detention facilities across the United States. Advocacy groups say the detainee had reportedly sought asylum after fleeing political instability and violence in Afghanistan. While details surrounding the death remain under investigation, activists claim the individual may have experienced delayed medical treatment while detained. ICE official confirmed the detainee death but stated that standard procedures were followed, including notifying family members and launching an internal review. U.S. law requires that all deaths in immigration custody be reported to Congress and publicly disclosed. U.S. Postal Service warns Congress of urgent reforms. The United States Postal Service is urging Congress to approve urgent reforms to ensure the agency's financial survival beyond next year. Postal officials says declining mail volumes and rising operational costs are putting unprecedented pressure on the historic institution. In a warning to lawmakers, USPS leaders said structural reform, including changes to delivery operation, pricing flexibility, and modernization investment, are necessary to stabilize the agency's finances. Without congressional action, officials say the service could face significant budget shortfalls. The Postal Service has already implemented several cost-cutting initiatives, including facility consolidation and automation of sorting centers. However, officials argue that long-term stability requires legislative changes to its business model and retirement funding obligations. U.S. Airline CEO pressure Congress to pay airport security workers. Top executives from major U.S. airlines are urging Congress to resolve a political standoff that has left airport security officers working without guaranteed pay during a partial government shutdown. The CEOs warned that the situation is already straining a nation's aviation system. In a joint letter, leaders from major passenger and cargo airlines said unpaid transportation security administration officers are facing financial hardship, while airports are experiencing staffing shortages and longer security line. The airline executives are calling for legislation that would guarantee pay for essential aviation workers, including TSA agents and air traffic controllers, during future funding lapses. Massive storms disrupt U.S. air travel. Severe weather across United States has triggered widespread disruption to air travel with thousands of flights delayed or cancelled as powerful storms sweep across multiple regions. Airlines reported that more than 8,000 flights were either delayed or cancelled nationwide as blizzards in the Midwest and severe thunderstorm in the eastern United States disrupted airport operation. Major transportation hubs including Atlanta, Charlotte, and Houston experienced ground stops and lengthy delays as strong winds, heavy snowfalls, and flooding forced airlines to suspend or reroute flights. Weather forecasters warn that the storm system could affect as many as 200 million Americans as it moves across the country. The disruption comes at the time when airlines are already facing staffing pressures and operational challenges led to
Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.